What is poppin', everybody? We are live and direct in Brooklyn, New York, NYC, in the neighborhood I'm in, Sunset Park. So I'm originally from Coney Island, born and raised, and I'm just traveling around the world and back. Today, episode on Weight Gain Academy. We're going to speak about prison bodybuilding method 5x5, how to bulk the fuck up. If you're slim, you want to win, you need to wake the fuck up and listen to this message, how to gain weight. So if you're trying to gain weight, this is the channel for you. We're going to go over some methods on how to help you gain weight. So let me close this door. A little bit noisy out there. And you want to do a few things. If your body type's like me, we have type 1 muscle fiber, which is slow twitch muscle fiber, and that is an ectomorph. Yeah, so if you're a skinny guy and you have a fast metabolism, you have a hard time gaining weight, or if you're eating something and you're hungry like an hour later, you might be an ectomorph. Not might, or maybe you are. And I know because I am one. So I started my fitness journey at weight training at the age of, it was 2005. 2005, facing a lot of time, and I started doing the weight training because of it. So hired a trainer, hired a boxing coach. We did boxing, we did weight training. It was okay. It was better than nothing. Then fast forward, went to Rikers Island, went to Downstate Facility, went to Bay Hill Correctional Facility, a few others in between all that. And within the 2 years upon incarceration, I learned how to work out, become a beast. I was 119 pounds when I went in, and when I got out, I was 150. The time I get out, my body looked like a stripper. That I would get stopped in the street, I would get stopped by people. It was incredible. And then here's the crazy part with the physique, because your body commands a lot of attention, right? You got a nice physique, you got great posture, looks great. The only thing is I didn't know how to maintain it. I didn't know what I was doing wrong. And I'm working out. But I got skinnier and skinnier. And because I got skinnier, it was because I wasn't intaking the right amount of calories. The nutrition was poor. Being in prison, I was eating 3 meals a day, plus I had commissary. So I was eating enough food to gain weight and bulk up. So how would we apply that in the street here as a civilian? So that was something I had a very difficult time doing for many years. And as an ectomorph, if you're slim, you're skinny, it's very difficult to gain weight. I tried peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I tried rice and beans, I was eating whatever. But here's the game changer right here. My weight didn't start to build and gain the actual weight until I started to count the calories. And that's where I get with a lot of clients. Even if they're trying to lose weight or gain weight, if you're not counting your calories, you're going to lose. So you could do the best exercise in the world, the best hypertrophy workout. If you're wondering what hypertrophy is to build muscle for ectomorph. That's what we need. Ectomorph is slim. Type 1 muscle fiber, you see my bone density is very thin. So that type of genetic, we're usually blessed with like fast genetics, like running fast. And as far as strength, that's something we have to build, so it's not easy. So I want you guys to know, if you're doing this prison bodybuilding method, the best method to do, and by the way, there's a few of them. It's a little bit advanced, but I'm going to share with it. I'm going to share you some methods. This German volume training, 10 sets of 10 we did. I actually wrote a book on it. If you go to Amazon.com, look up my name, Joseph Cosme, you will see the book. It's a great book. It's simple. You know, clients were paying me $100 an hour to train them in the Trump Plaza. And I did all the way that to COVID. And when I first started training, of course I wasn't making that type of money. I got out 2007. I was making pennies for years, and I gradually built 2008, 2009, 2010, and then mastering my craft as a trainer. Then, I don't know why, I decided to do CrossFit, hurt my spine, snapped my back in half, herniated my disc, and now, to this day, I can't do deadlifts. I can't do heavy squats. If I was able to, I'll be a lot bigger. But I'm not going to use that as an excuse. So I learned how to do secondary muscles, working around the injury. So I'll do more isolated, more machines, stuff like that. So if you're trying to gain weight, this is the channel for you. If you're not trying to gain weight and build muscle, this is not the channel for you. This is for hard gainers only. This is Hard Gainer Academy, Weight Gain Academy. Leave a comment below. Darcy, hello Darcy, big thumbs up. Thank you for tagging in. Hey, you know, I'm teaching the calorie per pound method, how to gain weight if you're a hard gainer. If you're trying to, if you have a fast metabolism, you're trying to gain weight, this is the channel for you. I was just reviewing the 5x5 method. I got a book on Amazon about it. Gonna share, this is the best method I got to build strength. Yeah, Matthew, big salute, brother, what's poppin'? Yeah, man. Coney Island in the house. Right now I'm live and direct, Sunset Park, Brooklyn, New York, NYC. Big salute. Holla back. Let me see how to comment to this shit. I don't know how to do this shit. Let me see. I know how to comment. Let me see. I don't know how to press or even how to comment or I like it back. Look at this bozo clown over here. Look at this. It's gonna crash into my shit. Beep the horn at this motherfucker. Anyway, yo. So we gotta do the 5x5, which means you wanna do 75% demand on the muscle. So it gets a little scientific, but 75% demand on the body. And there is a, if you go on Google, or you can even message me if you want, I can send you an email on the 1 rep max conversion chart. You must know your 1 rep max conversion for a barbell chest press, a barbell deadlift, and a barbell squat. Those are the most gangster movements you could do. Those are the priority movements to gain weight. And then you want to intake the calories. So here's a cheat code. If you download the free app, MyFitnessPal, I don't get no monies for this, so just download the app. It's free. If it's free, it's for me. MyFitnessPal. Type in your current weight and type in your goal weight. I started at 136 pounds, right? 'Cause I did a weight loss phase a year and a half ago, 2 years ago actually. And now I'm actually 183 pounds. So how did I do? How did I gain all that weight? Well, number one, I am a trainer, so I know what to do and how to do it. But it took years of practice and knowing what the body wants. So number one thing you want to do is calorie per pound method. You take your body weight and you times it by 20. Why by 20? That's going to give you the calories you need to consume per day to gain at least 2 pounds in 1 week. You will guarantee to gain 2 pounds in 1 week if you do this for 7 days. So if you want to gain weight, take your body weight. Right now I'm 183 pounds. Take the 183. I'm going to times it by 20. I don't have my calculator here. Actually, I have it on the phone here. If I do the math, I'll see calories. So I got to intake 3,360 calories per day to gain weight. And I'll gain the 2 pounds. If I don't intake per day, I'm not going to gain the weight. Now, here's the quickest way to do that. You might be thinking, oh, that's a lot of fucking calories. How am I going to intake that? If you're a skinny guy, you could get away with this. If you're not skinny, do not try this method because you're only going to get more fat. And you don't want to get more fat. You know what I mean? You want to get built. So if you're a hard gainer, drink your calories. I'm going to repeat that again. Drink calories. And to drink, you want to drink not soda, not water. Water don't got no calories. Water's good. The body's made up of about 70 to 80% water. But you need to drink you a mass gainer shake, 1,000 calorie shake. Have 2 of those. So if my goal is 3,000 calories, I'm gonna have 2 shakes, 1,000 in the morning, 1,000 at night. And then in the morning or like afternoonish, I'm gonna have some Puerto Rican rice and beans, some beef stew, and I'll have 2 servings of that, and I'll easily get my 3,360 calories. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working so beautifully. Having just that one meal, cook that one meal, or buy it in a Spanish restaurant, rice, beans, and beef stew. Well, most people don't know rice and beans together is a complete source of protein. Now, people may be thinking, oh, rice and beans. Yeah, it's healthy. The only thing, it's not healthy if you're going to put too much salt on it. The salt, the sodium, that's what's bad for the heart. But thank you, Mateo, for subscribing. Yeah, Muscle Mania, baby. Big thumbs up. So those are the two things, the two takeaways from this message is you want to do calorie per pound method and track your calories. Again, what is calorie per pound method? Take your body weight. And look how big I got. If you saw me 18 months ago, I was skinny. I was 136 pounds. I'm 183 now. And I honestly haven't been working out that much. I've been doing one exercise a day. I've been doing 5 sets of 5. I learned this method when I was in prison. When I was in Bear Hill Correctional Facility. My friends actually signed me up to a powerlifting competition. So when you do powerlifting competitions, you got to know percentages. So if you want to know the percentages is important. Why? Because you're putting demand on your body. What's the demand? The demand is the dumbbell, the barbell. What type of overload you're putting on your body? So the body, right? The muscles have type 1 fiber and type 2 fiber. Us, skinny guys, as ectomorph, has type 1 fiber. We have to challenge the type 2 fiber by going 75% demand on the body. You want to do 75, even up to 100% demand on the body. If you're trying to lose weight, then you want to go under that 75% and do 70% demand on the body. So in layman terms, 70% for someone that's fat, that's trying to lose weight, they want to do 15 to 20 reps. That's strength endurance. So instead of saying, oh, 70% demand on the body, find an exercise, find a weight you could do for 20 reps. So for a slim guy, you want to do the exercise prescription is 8 to 12 reps. 3 to 4 sets hypertrophy. The advanced method for superhuman strength for powerlifting is 5 sets of 5. Find out your 1 rep max and only do 5 reps of that weight. Now here's the beauty with being a skinny guy. You get to rest 3 minutes. And then you do the thing again for 5 reps. And then you do it again and again and again for 5 times. 5 sets. That's it. So I'm doing a barbell chest press. I'm doing pec to deck. I'm bringing that bad boy to the deck of my pec, and I'm pushing it right up. And then after that, I rest 3 minutes. And do absolutely nothing. Yeah, you don't got to do like the people in the gym that wait, 30 seconds or a minute, and then, no, you're doing heavy demand, so the body needs to replenish. It needs to restore energy by simply resting. And that's it. Does anybody have any questions on this thing? I only see one person here. It's all right. It's all good in the hood. You know what I mean? I want to do more live workouts soon. I'm going to do my 5x5 method. I brought me a nice power rack, so I haven't even been going to the gym. I've been going to my front yard, and I just put the power rack on, and I do barbell squat on Monday, barbell shoulder press on Tuesday, T-bar row, lat pull downs, barbell squats, barbell front squat. Those are the only 6 exercises I'm doing. And I'm doing tricep push down, I just added, and I'm doing easy bar curls. I just started that though. But I got an intake to 3,360 calories per day. So I got up to actually 188 pounds. I got too fat around my stomach. So the last 2.5 weeks, I kept working out, but I'm not intaking my calories because I'm actually trying to lose fat. So now that I shed the fat, when Monday comes, today's Thursday, right? Monday, I'm going to start my bulk phase again. I'm going to bulk back up to 188, 190. And with the 190, I want to do it without a stomach. So without getting fat in the stomach. So that's key. So there's some bulking exercises you could do and see some good abs. Yo, it's actually raining over here. It's like a fucking sun shower. A cloudy sun shower. The fuck. So if you want to bulk, here's the best exercises for your abs. Weighted plank. weighted decline sit-up, hanging leg raise. If the hanging leg raise is too difficult, you want to do just regular reverse leg raise laying down. The reverse leg raise, aka the Rocky 5, aka the Bruce Lee's. You could do that with your body weight if it's too hard. You could add a little 5-pounder in between your feet and do that. If that's too difficult, if you have lower back pain, then I would do a knee tuck. So with the leg raise, your legs are super straight. Your knees are extended. With the knee tuck, your knees are closer to your body, so it protects the spine a lot better. So those are the signature movements for the rectus abdominals to have a beautiful physique for your abs. Weighted plank, the Bruce Lee, aka the Dragonfly, aka the Rocky Fives, aka the leg raise, is the best exercise for lower abs. Then for the obliques, your waist, the chichos, right? You want to bang that out with side planks. There's also rotations on the machine. There's some landmine barbell thing. You do some nice hip rotation. Those make me sweat too much. I gotta start doing those again. But those are gangster. Those is golden. So the signature movements are how to transform a body. Okay, if you're ectomorph, you're skinny, hard gainer, you're trying to bulk the fuck up, wake the fuck up, here's are the signature movements to transform your body. You want to do everything with a barbell. You want to do barbell chest press, barbell shoulder press. You want to do the shoulder press seated. Don't do it standing. You do it standing more for athletic purposes. You do it seated, it's going to build more bulk in your shoulders. So I'm doing the 5x5 method, and it's been working. I started out at 136 pounds 18 months ago in January of 2024. So right now we're in August and 2025, and I'm 183 pounds. I bulked the fuck up to 188, and I loved the weight, how it looked on my arms and my legs and everywhere else. But I had a stomach. I did a 2-week fast. I'm down to 183. I'm going to bulk up. So if you want to bulk up with me, if you're trying to bulk up, all you got to do is leave a comment below. We'll work out together live on this stream, or we could go one-on-one on Zoom. So I train a lot of clients a day on Zoom. And not just for weight gain. I do also for weight loss. So I'm a NASM, National Academy of Sports Medicine certified trainer. I went to Kingsborough Community College. I went to AAPT, American Academy of Personal Training. I actually got there and got kicked the fuck out. They want to kick me out 2 days of school left. You believe that? I was on parole, and I was juggling between anger management, alcohol treatment, and going to school and working at the same time. How I managed, I don't know. I tried. But in the process, I wasn't able to be everywhere at one time. So I ended up getting kicked the fuck out with 2 days left of school. I was so mad. I felt so betrayed. I was so mad. But here's the beauty about it. I learned a lot. I started selling $5,000 packages after that. So I got something out of it. And the school was 5Gs at the time. This was back in 08. So then I went to Kingsborough Community College, Exercise Science. And then I got my NASM, National Academy of Sports Medicine. So yeah, so that's what it was. I worked for New York Sports Club in the past. I worked for Bally's in the past. I worked for Dolphins in the past. American Leisure, which was a luxury gym. After that, went independent, started training some high-class clientele, lawyers, doctors, even some celebrities, but not really big-name celebrities, but like, you know, like I can't even say their names because I signed a NDA, but I don't even care to say it. But if you want to know, I'll let you know. If you get my book on Amazon, a prison bodybuilding book, Joseph Cosme, Amazon.com, 5x5 method, you can see who I train. You know what I mean? And I went from skinny to fit to skinny again because I injured my spine, so it's been a slow recovery. I did a men's physique competition, my first and only and last competition. Came in 4th place as an amateur. Smoked those motherfuckers because once I start working out, that prison physique starts coming back out. So I want to do the same thing for you. You want to build that championship body. You know, I know summer's almost over and everything, but you want to train. It makes you feel confident, it makes you feel beautiful, and then you radiate this high vibration of energy. You exuberate that to everybody when you do this, when you do the training. So if it's free, it's for me. You want to work out. So the takeaway of this is do the calorie per pound method and have the workout 5x5 method. Combine both of those together, you're going to gain 2 pounds a week, skinny guy. You could gain 2 pounds a week. That's big. In a month, 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 pounds in 1 month. That's gangster. Who don't want to gain 8? Do that in 8 weeks, 16 pounds. You'll be like, what the fuck? How the fuck you gain so much weight? And here's the beauty with your genetic. You're a hard gainer, right? You're ectomorph. You're not going to get fat around your stomach like that because your metabolism automatically eats away from the muscle in your body. That's why you got to keep eating food for fuel, for energy, because that food is going to that food is going to feed the muscle. So because we have a fast metabolism, we got to keep feeding it nutrition. So here's a remedy. If you have a fast metabolism and you're always hungry, you're like, fuck, I just ate and I'm hungry again. You want to have food rich in fiber. You want to have casein protein. There's whey protein. And then there's casein protein. And there's also soy protein. So here's the difference. Listen up. Soy is plant-based. The plant-based gets absorbed a lot better. Now, the casein is slow-release protein. It feeds your muscles for a longer period of time. So it actually kills your hunger. So skinny guy, I would take 4 to 8 ounces of milk before bed. Put 1 scoop of casein protein. This is going to feed your muscles while you're sleeping. If you don't take this, and if you have fast metabolism, it's going to eat away from your muscle. And you wake up and your body goes into something called a catabolic state. Catabolic state is when your metabolism starts eating because they don't have no food in your body. So guess where it's going to take the food from? It's going to take it from your hard-earned muscle. So if you did bicep curls that day, and you didn't intake no protein, and you got a fast metabolism, you're going to actually wake up skinnier. Yeah. So, someone that's fat don't want to take no casein. They want to do opposite of that. So, that's for another thing. But this channel specifically for hard gainers. You're trying to bulk the fuck up. You're trying to gain weight. This is the channel. If you're not trying to gain weight, this is not the channel for you. I get so many haters on here talking about, oh, you're not even that big. Oh, you don't even look like a trainer. You don't, motherfucker. This is for people that are super skinny, that have a hard time gaining weight. So the little bit that I accomplish is actually a lot. And if someone can see this story as a hard gainer, it will inspire them and motivate them that they could do it. They could do it. They just need to track the calories and do that 5 sets of 5. Now, 5 sets of 5, honestly, is intermediate to advanced. I wouldn't do the 5x5 right away. You want to do the strength endurance for a week or 2 and then slowly go into the hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is going to challenge the type 2 fiber. We're made up of type 1 fiber. We got challenge type 2 fiber. People like Arnold Schwarzenegger, they build with mesomorph body. You know, they got the type 2 fiber already. They can just look at the dumbbell, look at the fucking dumbbell and get big. Us skinny guys, we got to look at it, pick it up, eat, sleep, work. We got to do a lot of shit. You know what I mean? All right, that's it for the end of the day, man. It's body fitness, bitches. If you want to know more about weight loss, you go to my other page, Joseph the Body TV. If you want to know about weight gain, just subscribe to this channel. Joseph the Body Fitness, baby, is the weight loss, and Weight Gain Academy is the weight gain. So let's get, if you want to work out with me one-on-one for free, giving away a free month. Those you guys that stood for the whole thing, I thank you so much. Free month. Put in josephthebody@gmail.com. Email me, josephthebody@gmail.com. We will do a free month of training, whether it's weight loss or weight gain, man. Peace out, baby. NYC, we here. We here, we here, we here. I'll see you later. How you turn this shit off? I don't know how to turn this off. Start a poll, start a question and answer. Oh, start a question and answer. How are you doing? Let's see if you can see that. I just started a Q&A. Can you see that? Can anyone see that? Yo, can you see what I just put on the dashboard? I don't think you can see. If you can see it, leave a comment. Say what up. Okay, I'm just learning how to do this. So I'm actually was trying to actually log off, and I don't even know how to log off. Yeah, someone comment how to log off. What I press to end this stream, I don't know. So if you're new, you're coming in, this channel is for hard gainers, skinny guys trying to bulk up. You have a difficult time gaining weight. This is the channel for you, man. So, does anybody have trouble gaining weight? Leave a comment below. I'll help you. I'll send you some exercise prescription. You can email me at josephthebody@gmail.com. Alright, and I think I found it. Yo, y'all have a blessed, beautiful day. Y'all love y'all. Peace out.